Yo, what's up, Marco? We back in here. We back in here. Slowly but surely, after a crazy hiatus, we are back in here. Yo, what's up, Frosty? How you doing? By the way, let me know if my mic sounds okay. I haven't used my stuff in so long. I don't even know if my settings are good and whatnot. I got an Elgato now, so I can record PW3 stuff at 60 FPS. Yo, that's it right there. I was so tempted to actually stream Pirate Warriors 3 right now, but I was like, I'll start with Pirate Warriors 4. Maybe Pirate Warriors 3 tomorrow, but I was very tempted to stream Pirate Warriors 3. Yo, what's up, Yosef? How you doing, Mr. Glorious Balls? 43. Alright, so let's get in here. Let me get a room up. If anybody wants to join, we're gonna do some Bounty Hunter. My favorite, my absolute favorite. I haven't played this game in so long, so this is gonna be a good warm up right here. Yo, so before we get into this, I want to talk about the upcoming Muso games. I haven't really had a chance to talk to you all about these new Muso games, but we have Age of Calamity DLC Season Pass, whatever you want to call it, coming up, and we got Samurai Warriors 5. Also, there's still Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, which got delayed, but yo, I'm pretty hyped for all this, I'm not gonna lie. Especially the Age of Calamity stuff, because I love that game. I love that game so much. Pick up PW4 with the DLC. Yo, this game, I feel like it was on sale when they finished the last DLC, but they probably took it off. But yeah, I'd say it's actually best to buy this game in the season, like the DLC pass, like all at once. Because the biggest problem that a lot of us had was they released the DLC after we had already played the game for so long. And it was still fun to play the DLC, but there wasn't really any game content. Is this on PS5? Yo, what's up, Kami? Yeah, this is on PS5. Yeah, the Age of Calamity DLC, I knew it was gonna happen. It was just a matter of them announcing it. But I wanna actually talk about that later. Probably after this game, I'm gonna bring up, because I got the little season pass thing, so we can go over it. Because the coolest thing about the Age of Calamity season pass is not even just that it's DLC for a game that's pretty cool, but it's some of the stuff in it. I don't know if you all read the details of the DLC, but there's some things in there that we haven't really seen as DLC content before. But I'll go over that later. Alright, we got a full squad. So let's see what we got here. We got Mihawk. We got Shanks. That's a nasty combination. We got Sanji. A poor one out from a man here. You know, I mean, in Bounty and multiplayer, Sanji can rock though, because he doesn't have to deal with the ones he can't handle. And then we got Okuni here. Alright, so let's get in here. I don't think I've played with any of I don't remember any of these gamer tags, so I don't know if I played with any of y'all before. Yo, what's up, Ryoho? How you doing? Alright, this is gonna be a fun game because we got a couple of top tiers in here. Is Akuni a top tier? Do we consider Akuni a top tier? I still haven't made that updated tier list yet, right? Is it official? Is Akuni a top tier? I feel like Akuni is a top tier. If not a top tier, like a very, very like high, like very high tier. High on the high tier. Am I playing on the PS4? I'm playing on the PS5, but that counts as playing on the PS4 in terms of like who I can play with, at least. Yo, I'm playing so weak right now. I can like feel it. I keep trying to press X to dash instead of circle. Okuni is top tier in our hearts. That's all that matters, right? That's really all that matters. I really do love this character though. Like this character like made the entire DLC season pass for me. Made it like totally worth it. I mean, I liked all the DLC characters. They were all pretty cool, but Okuni is just like nuts, really. Like I just wanted that character that felt like they had like so much sauce, so much drip. I should probably be moving from this spot. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get out of here now. Because I'm missing out on a lot of good stuff up here. Yo, what's up, Neo? How you doing? Yo, surprisingly, my score isn't doing too bad right now. Yo, there's that big red sword. Yo, the bosses are not spawning. Are we glitched? Is this a bugged game? I feel like this is a bugged game. This early into it too, and the bosses are not. This is taking a long time for the bosses to spawn. Well, there you go. Yo, straight up, something happened to my launch table. Yo, I wonder if they knew what they did to Shigi. That's why they brought Okuni in. Alright, let me get back in here. Yo, I got sabotaged there though. I was like, the bosses were not spawning, and that's not normal. So there had to be something going up. Let's try this again. But yo, alright. So while we're waiting for this room to fill up, I'm gonna actually pull up this little thing. I'm gonna pull up this little season pass thing. Oh crap. I didn't mean to do that. Okuni, X-Drake, and Smoothie. Yeah, those were pretty much my 3 favorite. Actually, okay. I picked the wrong thing too, right? Yeah, I did. Those are probably my favorite 3. Or at least like the strongest 3 out of each pack, I feel. The only thing is Cracker in the first pack, I'm not gonna lie, like Cracker was pretty amazing. Oh, I need to recruit. I really like Cracker. But Smoothie's probably my favorite overall in the first pack. But yo, X-Drake was godlike too. I love X-Drake. Alright, yo, so let me pull this up real quick. So I'm just going to pull up this little screenshot so we can go over this stuff real quick. So the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. By the way, the room is up for anybody who wants to join. Just look for PandaKingEX on PSN. So, yo, I want to go over this stuff real quick. So the first thing they have is newly added weapon for Link. You know, that's pretty expected. We saw that in the first game. Newly added costume for Link, which is like kind of whatever because the game has a lot of costumes already. So this has to be like a pretty amazing costume to be hype, I feel. So then they have expanded roster. I mean, pretty expected. New characters is always expected. Newly added weapon types. So this is pretty ambiguous because this could mean like new different types of weapons, like how Link has his two-handed, his spear and stuff. Or this just means like new like weapon skins that'll have like new skill loadouts and stuff like that. So I think that's a pretty ambiguous addition there. They say new challenges in the Royal Ancient Lab. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, I expect some fun stuff there. Newly added challenging enemies. So this is a pretty interesting one, I think, because they're just straight up saying that they're adding new enemies, and I can't really think if they've ever. I don't think they've ever like straight up added new enemy types in a Muso game before. Like they've added like powered up versions of enemies in like harder missions, but just straight up adding new enemy types is a pretty interesting thing. And I'm curious if that's going to be like throughout all of the game's content or just specifically the DLC stuff. So that was like the first thing that caught my eye. They say new character vignettes. What? I don't even... Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really know what that word means. I'm going to look it up right now. Oh, so that's like character episodes, basically. So that probably is going to be in line with possibly getting new abilities and stuff like that for specific characters. Newly added stages, pretty expected. Expanded roster. So they're basically going to give us 2 batches of new characters. New battle skills for existing characters. So this is a pretty interesting one. And this is kind of ambiguous as well, because this could either mean like straight up new abilities for the characters themselves, or this means like new like weapon skills or something. So I don't know if this is like specifically like Link gets a new skill or we get like new weapon skills, because I feel like that's a pretty ambiguous line as well. But yeah, newly added enemies, newly added battle skills. Those are like the 2 that are most interesting to me, because it's pretty rare for us to get like stuff like that in DLC, I feel. Characters and stages is always expected. Everything else is kind of like they don't usually do. We're gonna be getting gold enemies. Gold enemies, I'll take it. I hope they give us like a character that's not even like Breath of the Wild, or they just make up like a new character, right? Like kind of how they did Linkle or whatever. New stages. Yeah, pretty much. Koei Tecmo definitely has certain games get certain privilege, which is not a surprise. But yo, Pyro Warriors 4 really got shafted for no reason. Like the game sold 1 million from what I heard, so the game definitely, I feel like it did well enough to get some type of decent support. They really lost out. I feel like they just lost out on easy money because it's like, yo, we're waiting for this stuff. Like, I mean, I know I am. Like, any DLC they release for this game, I would eat it up day one. And it's like, they just kind of, they lost out on opportunities because, like, the cost, they could have sold us costumes, missions, all kinds of stuff, but I don't know. They had their own plan in mind. And you see the DLC, the season pass for Hyrule Warriors, right? It only costs $20. All of that is only $20, right? So you're getting like huge amount of game content. I mean, I can't really say exactly how much content it is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a pretty fair amount for only $20. So remember, we paid $30 for this, nothing but new characters in this game. Like literally nothing but new characters. They didn't even give us like free updates. Because you know, normally a lot of games will give you like just free little quality of life updates and additions alongside DLC. Like this game just gave us nothing. Like this game gave us nothing but those characters. They didn't like give us any sort of game updates, quality of life thing, anything. That's it. So they really just did the bare minimum with this game, which is pretty disappointing, I feel. Because people definitely want it. So I guess the real question now is like, what is next for this series? Like, what are they gonna do next? Like, are they gonna make Pirate Warriors 5, or are they gonna make like a juiced up Pirate Warriors 4, or I don't know. Like, I'm really curious because they really just like they left us in such an awkward position with this game, I feel. Persona 5 Strikers is more like an action part. Yeah, Persona 5 Strikers is 100% an action RPG. It just has obviously like Muso inspired combat. That's pretty much, that's like honestly the reason why I didn't get the game, because like it's basically just a Persona game. It's a Persona game with like Muso inspired combat, and that's not necessarily something I dislike, but I just wasn't really like I wasn't really like trying to play that right now. I wasn't in the mood for that. Like if it was an actual Muso, I would have gotten it, but I don't really care for the RPG elements, or specifically Persona 5, because I actually do like I like Persona 3 a lot. It's my favorite. But Persona 5 was like my favorite game. Yo, my man up here, Xphoto 93, he's popping off with Frankie. Look at that score, dude. Look at his score. Yo, and my man Kanye in here showing up with Zoro too. I'm kind of slacking right now. I'm slacking pretty hard right now. Yo, Frankie popping off, bro? Love to see it. Gotta try to redeem ourselves here. Alright, let's see if we can get down here. We're catching up a little bit. But we already hit the bounty. Yo, this reminds me like back in the day. I remember like when I first did Bounty Hunter, there was like this Usopp. This dude that played Usopp, and he was always getting these crazy scores. I was like, yo, how is he doing this with Usopp? Yo, that was a good game though. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't even paying attention to the scores, and then I look up, I'm like, bro, Frankie's popping off. Alright, so let's get back in here. I'm feeling pretty warm after that last game. I think I was getting like back into my muscle memory a bit. So let's see what we can do this game. I gotta stick with Akune for like a few games just to like get warm, and then I might try another character. Yeah, Persona 5 Strikers, like I would definitely have been all over that if it was a straight up Musou, and I probably might still play the game eventually. I just I wasn't really like in the mood for like a RPG-esque game right now, so I just kind of skipped it. But yo, we have so Samurai Warriors 5 was announced, and I'm kind of triggered by this game because they haven't shown actual gameplay yet. They had a whole hour stream. They've had like 2 trailers, a bunch of info drop, and a whole hour stream, but they haven't actually shown what the gameplay, like the gameplay flow looks like in Samurai Warriors 5, which is crazy to me. I mean, I want to be hyped for the game because like the new character designs and stuff look pretty cool. I like the art direction and all that. Yo, and Ieyasu, I don't know if you've all been following, but yo, Ieyasu looks pretty godlike. I'm not gonna lie, he's like my favorite character right now that they've revealed for Samurai Warriors 5. But yo, I'm just waiting for this gameplay. Like, I need to see this gameplay. What is this game gonna play like? They're making me sweat right now waiting this long. Yo, what's up, Dean? How you doing? Samurai Warriors 5 being Switch only? No, it's not Switch only. The same. It's not Switch only. It's gonna be on PC, PlayStation, all that stuff. They just like revealed it during the Nintendo Direct, and people thought it was Switch only for like a hot minute, but after that they went on Twitter and said it's on all the platforms. PW3. So here's the thing about PW3. The amount of content Pirate Warriors 3 had, it wasn't so much the amount of content the game had, it was how they designed it that made the game very replayable. Because honestly, the amount of maps that Pirate Warriors 4 has is higher than Pirate Warriors 3. Like the treasure log maps, there's more treasure log maps than dream log maps. But the thing that Pirate Warriors 3 did is, you know, it had the coin system, it had the level break system, it had the nightmare version of Dreamlog, all these things created replay value. So they took a certain amount of content and they made it very replayable. The problem with Pirate Warriors 4 is that none of this is replayable. Like, once you finish each of the maps once, you're done. Literally, every single map in this game, when you play through it once, there's no reason to play through it again, other than just because you want to play the game, right? There's no reward, there's no real anything to gain. That's basically the problem with Pirate Warriors 4, is it has no replayability in its design. There's no reason to replay a single piece of content once you've finished it one time. So that's the big difference between Pirate Warriors 3 and Pirate Warriors 4. Pirate Warriors 3 had replay incentive in its design. Pirate Warriors 4 has none. It's just a one and done game. Yeah, the roster in the roster in Samurai Warriors 5, in my opinion, is not small, dude. They said 27 characters, I think, 27 or 28. You have to think about this though. All the characters are being remade from scratch. New animations, new character models, new everything. That means that in one shot they're making 20 something unique characters. Think about Pirate Warriors. In Pirate Warriors, the first game didn't have 20 something characters. The Pirate Warriors 2 did not add anywhere near 20 characters. Pirate Warriors 3 did not add anywhere near 20 new characters. So the amount of characters they're doing in Samurai Warriors 5 is probably the most unique characters they've ever did in a single Muso game in one shot. So honestly, like, a lot of people are looking at the total roster number rather than how many characters they actually built from the ground up. And like, yeah, the total roster number in Samurai Warriors 5 is low, but the amount of characters that are actually being made exclusively for this installment is probably the highest they've ever did in a Warriors game. Very high. I mean, you could say like Dynasty Warriors 9, right? But I don't count that because they were clones. Most of them were clones. Maybe if you look at the unique movesets, there was around like 20 to 25. But it's like, yeah, I'm actually kind of skeptical of how big the roster is starting in Samurai Warriors 5 because I don't know how detailed each character is going to be. I feel like with 20-something characters, there could be a bit of homogenized design in the combat. But, you know, this is all speculation because they won't show us the gameplay. But I'm really hoping, like, in Samurai Warriors 5, we can actually see the characters be, like, really, really unique, right? Like, I want to, like, have cool, exclusive mechanics and design. All right, so I'm going to give it one more minute, and if not, we're going to go with us three, if anybody else wants to join. But yeah, like, Samurai Warriors 5 is a total rebuild. Like, visually, I'm pretty sure, like, animation-wise, especially because most of the characters just straight up have different weapons than what they had in the past. So it's like Samurai Warriors 5 is a pretty, what they're doing is a pretty big deal because it's a ground-up game, which we've needed in Samurai Warriors for the longest time because they've literally been recycling assets since the first game. From the first game to Spirit of Sonata, you can see recycled moves, recycled everything. It's pretty ugly by now. So the game definitely needed this completely fresh overhaul. Yo, what's up, Mataz? How you doing? Alright, so we're going. It's time to go. 3 is definitely a party. Yeah, the weapon variety is probably not going to be as ambitious, but I'm not going to lie. Sometimes Koei does these really unique looking weapons and the movesets never live up to the hype. Usually it's just the most generic weapons that happen to be like the strongest and most interesting moveset wise. Like, we've seen the sword many a time be just absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, they give these characters these weird looking cannon contraptions and whatnot, and the moveset is like basically just a sword anyways. They just swing it around like it's a sword anyways. So it's like, sometimes it's like just simple works. Koei Tecmo knows what they're doing when it's simple, and oftentimes they fail to deliver when it's ambitious. I think like one of the few times they did an ambitious weapon that was really interesting was like the hook sword. But then again, that's still kind of a sword, right? Does that count? No, I think it counts. Like the hook sword was actually really well done. I don't know. There's definitely more out there. I just can't think off the top of my head. Fire Emblem Warriors did have a pretty decent roster, but yeah, some of them were clones. Like the amount of unique characters in Fire Emblem Warriors was like under 20. The amount of unique movesets, at least before DLC. After DLC, they probably got over 20, but they're claiming everybody in Samurai Warriors 5 is going to be like unique. Yeah, I mean, 8 characters running the same weapon, it definitely does make you feel some type of way. But I guess we got to see. I just want to see the game. I need to see the gameplay to see what the potential is, you know? It really depends on, like, the direction of the gameplay, like how redundant it could feel having that many of a similar weapon. Yo, this is like very rare time that I don't get a Logia user at the start. I always feel like I always get Logia, which is the worst you can get at the start because you don't have your resources built up yet. Yo, but Katakuri's doing some work for me. I did that too far away. Alright, I'm thinking if I should go for Whitebeard. I don't really like fighting Whitebeard with Okuni. Like, it's kind of a mixed bag. No, I'm going up here. This is where I'm going. Yo, an X photo 93. Yo, this guy's a pretty beast. I'm not gonna lie. You should have seen last game. Krasmataz, like, X photo was running Frankie and he got a beast score on us. It was pretty crazy. I wonder. I have to like. I wouldn't be able to see what he was doing, but I would have to go back to Frankie and try to guess what kind of strategy he was using to get a score like that. Yo, this is like the best. This right here, like this little bottleneck area, is way too good for Okuni. Oh, here's the Whitebeard. He's super weak too. Super weak. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. Ooh, we got it. We got it. Oh my god, I got it. Yo, Marco's about to be done for. Alright, I need to get my burst back up before I go to the next boss. Alright, who's over here? Crocodile. Not who I want to see, but we're gonna make it happen. Alright. We averted the crisis. Alright, so this right here, this is like the moment I need. I need this moment right here. Oh my god, he robbed me. He robbed me so hard there. I messed up. Yo, you see when I was trying to do my I was trying to do my triangle and I got hung up on this rock. And he got it. He sniped all that. That was good stuff, yo. Yo, Expo is a beast. He's a bounty hunter beast, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I'm so triggered though. I got caught up on that little like edge of that rock and I just like completely messed up my flow. I don't think he was doing worse with Odin. I think I was just like actually playing better in general because I was aware of how good he was. Because the first time I was like kind of asleep, but I actually was like more tryhard that time. Show him the superpowered carrot. Yo, I need a level carrot up. Yo, okay, so we got Ace in here. Yo, this is gonna be a nasty game. We got 2 Okune, we got Ace, and we got Mihawk. All right, this is gonna be a try-hard game. All right, this is gonna be a try-hard game right here. Let's do it. I'm ready for this one. Yeah, I need to record these games so I can make little montages. Let me get my recording stuff up. Oh god. Everything's going too fast. Yo, and I had to get Kuzan, dude. Like, freaking Kuzan, dude. Okiku, yes. Why I keep on saying the wrong name? Yeah, I swear I've been saying the wrong name this whole time. Have I been saying the wrong name this whole time? Bro, why I get Kuzan like twice in a row, dude? Yo, that's annoying. Kuzan getting frozen. That's his final form. Yo, this map is so stressful because you never know if you should camp or if you should move. Because to move in this map is like such a big commitment due to how spread out everything is. Yo, this is like a really good setup for me right now. I'm not gonna lie, this is like such a good setup. Alright, I think it's time to move now. Alright. Those bosses are taking their time spawning though. I'm getting scared, yo. I'm getting scared for a disconnect. Yo, just when I leave that spot, they start spawning again. By the way, I've noticed that if you're like trying to use square strings for damage, normally you want to use like the first few hits and then dash cancel, because if you notice like some of the characters' square strings later into the string, the animations take longer to finish or longer to start up, but they don't necessarily deal more damage to reflect that longer startup. It's like with Okiku, for instance, in the air, just using the first 3 hits and then like dash canceling and resetting that, is more ideal than like finishing the whole string. You're just getting like you're getting basically better DPS or whatever you want to label it. So these bosses are not spawning at all. They're not spawning. We've almost got to the bounty limit though. Yo, you know, I did Bounty Hunter with this dude who was playing Luffy, right? But he was using mostly the Bounceman, and like he was actually doing like crazy good with Bounceman. Like, no, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of sleep on Bounceman or like on Luffy's transformations in general. But he was doing some pretty crazy stuff with Bounceman. There's like a lot of characters that I have to revisit because I've actually seen people play like do really well with characters that I didn't expect. Alright, we're almost at the score, and the game's either just gonna like soft watch basically, or we just never got a boss. Yo, this is madness right here. Yeah, it looks like the game bugged. That's what it's looking like. Might have to pull the plug. That's it. We gotta rage quit. I gotta rage quit. Yeah, it felt like, yo, I thought they fixed that issue a couple patches ago, because I remember like after they dropped the first DLC, I was never experiencing that again. But then it's like after they did the last DLC character batch, like I started seeing that pop up a lot again. Like that's the worst though. That's the worst. Alright, let's try this again. And that was a shame too, because that was going to be a good game. I know that was going to be a pretty hype game if everything proceeded as intended. Yo, what's up, Indra? I'm just not seeing your comment. Yo, I've been, you know, I can't talk about it too much on stream. It's a lot of personal stuff, but you know, I've been through it. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just trying to get back into the flow because yo, everything was going pretty good for me, and then things got crazy, and I'm just trying to get back into the flow again. Got to get back into making the content, doing the good stuff. Yo, we got double katakuri in here. This is gonna be rough. Alright, let's do it. Let's see this game. Oh yeah, if you're trying to join the rooms, yeah, you probably gotta try to like see when I'm finishing a game and kind of like use some future sense, because probably by the time I actually put the room up, then that means that like people are probably already getting in there. But yeah, this game just filled up. This room just filled up, so you kind of got like snatched here. Earlier, I was waiting minutes, yo. I was waiting like 3 minutes, 5 minutes or more. But yo, these rooms are filling up right now. It's hot right now. The bounty is hot. It's so hot right now. Alright, who did I get? Come on, yo. I deserve something good this time. Law. Okay, this law's not good, but I'm gonna do my best to make it good. Alright, we made it good. What? No. Nah. Yo, come on. I'm done, dude. I'm done. I feel like someone's gotta be up with my internet tonight. And that was such a good start too, you know? I took out Law so gracefully. I'm so triggered right now. I'm triggered. I probably gotta like I probably need to like restart my router or some stuff, because I feel like this is on my end now. I've had like too many problems each game. Yo, that was rough though. Yo, that was a good start too. I took out Law pretty clean right there. He didn't get a chance to do his shenanigans. Good start, but bad netcode. Yo, can we get that Guilty Gear Strive netcode though? Anyways, I think I'm probably gonna call it quits, because I think I need to like just go like restart my internet or do something to it, because like almost every game has been kind of weird tonight, so it's probably something on my end. But yo, we got the stream going, and I'm definitely gonna try to keep get the daily content coming in, the streams or uploads. But thank you all for stopping by.